welcome to another episode of the It's Just Different podcast. And before I get started, make sure you go subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any content, and tell a friend, share my channel, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, like some videos, watch some videos, watch some top 10 lists I have, watch the Kobe dedication I have, and yeah, man, please stay tuned. There'll be a lot more content, a lot more often, so get ready. We're about to get real heavy into Michigan football since Michigan football is starting up. So, yeah, make sure you stop by and visit us a few times, man. But, my Minnesota Vikings lost 28-11 and this past Sunday. And I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I was trying to figure out what I was going to say. Should I read off a note card, or should I just go off the top of the dome? I'm going off the top of the dome because I've been a Minnesota Vikings fan most of my life, right? And when you least expect it, or rather when you expect it, the Minnesota Vikings would do what they would usually do, is disappoint you. And at this point in time, I'm just sick of the shit. Like, I am done. I cannot deal with the bullshit anymore. I fucking had it, right? Like, here's my deal, alright? Here's my deal, right? Mike Zimmer, when he was available as the coach, I wanted him as the head coach because he was a defensive guy, been around the league for a long time. Our defense was shitty, and I needed us to get some semblance of a defense. It's like, okay, can we get somebody to be a defensive coach? But here's my deal. I don't know whether or not he needs to be fired or he needs some adjustment, because if you're a Minnesota Vikings fan, then you know that he does not like quarterbacks. He can give a shit less about the quarterback. He don't care about the offense unless you run the ball. There's two positions that he don't care for. It's the kicker and it's the quarterback. He doesn't give a shit about either one of them. He would rather the quarterback be a veteran guy that he doesn't have shit to say to, and he can just, be mediocre at best and be able to run the ball with no mistakes and just kick field goals, because he expects kickers to make every fucking kick they make, which nobody does, but, tell Zimmer that sometime. He's been an okay coach. We've had some great defenses, and if he really cared so much about the offensive side of the football, we could have had at least one or two Super Bowl appearances. What happens with him is he's so locked into his defense, and he believes that if I control the game on the defensive side of the ball, all you guys got to give me is 13 points. 15, 16 points. That's not how you fucking win in the NFL today. Everybody's throwing the ball over the fucking all over the field. And I knew when I looked at the depth chart, when we made the 53-man roster, I said, hey, okay, we kept more receivers than I thought we did, particularly because KJ Osborne is a punt returner, kick returner type. He's not going to really get much play at receiver. But we kept more receivers than I thought. And then I said, okay, why did we keep so many receivers where we're not going to use any of them? Half of them are just going to sit and watch every fucking game because we're going to line up and we're going to just run. That's what I thought, right? I thought, okay, Zimmer is going to do some stupid shit again this year. He's going to just tell Kubiak, run. All right, fine. We get to game one. First drive, first 15 plays, scripted, pretty good. After that, we suck. Gary Kubiak, I don't know what the fuck his play calling is doing in the first two games. Second game, he starts off throwing the ball like crazy. Then he starts running, but then he has Dalvin Cook on the fucking bench. Like, I'm not understanding this shit. At some point, Zimmer being the fucking head coach, you got to look at your offensive coordinator, your assistant head coach, whoever the fuck he is, and go, hey, Gary, why isn't the running back that we paid so much money for sitting on the fucking sideline at any point in this game unless he's injured. And he's not been injured. And as far as I know. So, I'm not understanding the philosophy on offense. I don't think they know what the fuck the philosophy is. I bet if Zimmer called the whole offensive captains in, the captains, the coaches into a room and asked them, do you guys feel confident in anything you're doing? I bet you to a man they will all say no. Because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. We got Adam Thielen out there. We got Kirk Cousins. Do I think he's the problem? I don't think he's the entire problem for this football team. What I truly believe is his mindset, and I said it when he got here as a quarterback, he will force the ball to Adam Thielen at all costs. We've seen it repeatedly this Sunday. B.C. Johnson, I'm not the highest on him, but the guy was getting open, and Kirk kept missing him. And granted, he dropped some passes, and look, we all know Tom Brady will not throw the ball to anybody anymore if you drop passes. He won't even lick your way anymore. I don't know if Kirk Cousins has that thing in him, like, well, you dropped too many passes during practice. I'm not really looking towards you this week, but I can't say that because he did that shit with Stephon Diggs, and we all know how a dog Stephon Diggs is, and he would at times still force the ball to Thielen. And Adam Thielen is a great receiver. I love Adam Thielen, but there's other guys on the field, man. We had Irv Smith Jr., who's a tight end that is a matchup nightmare if you don't ever fucking use him. We have a first-round receiver in Justin Jefferson, and we put him in every time you're going to ass his kick. Like, I don't understand what the fuck is going on here. And don't get me started on this trash-ass offensive line. The guards are fucking shit. Pat Elflein might be the worst guard in football last year at left guard. So you know what you do? Oh, we don't go find a guy in free agency. We don't go trade for a guy. We don't draft a guy high. What we go do is we make Pat Elflein go to the right guard, and we put Dakota Dozier at left. We know Brian O'Neill has the right side. Ryan Leaf is not that bad. I think, obviously, we wanted another left tackle because we tried to trade for Trent Williams, and Rick Spillman with his, I don't want to give up this pick because I want to stash 30 fucking draft picks for reasons only known to him so I can draft in the 6th and 7th round 25 fucking times. I don't get why Trent Williams is not the left tackle on this football team. Ryan Leaf is not that bad, but we obviously wanted Trent Williams when we was trying to trade for him. So don't give me the no, fuck that. You wanted another left tackle. You wanted another left tackle. You tried to get another left tackle. Go on with the bullshit. But that's not really the position. That's the worst. The guards are fucking. We got a quarterback, right? We have a fucking quarterback who's not running well. He does not run well. He doesn't handle pressure well. Here's my thing. He's been a little more mobile than I've ever seen him in his first 2 weeks. I give him that. He really has. But here's my deal. I don't understand if I have a quarterback that I know is going to be stationary. He's going to be right in the pocket. Why don't I build my offensive line in the middle really good? Right? Instead, what we do is we got an average left tackle. We have a really good right tackle that we drafted who we all thought was not going to be close to being ready as fast as he was. Ryan O'Neill is a really good tackle. He's really impressed me. But I don't know why the organization has decided that we don't fucking need guards. In every fucking year since Kirk has been here, the guards have been the fucking issue. Now let me tell you something. There's a guy by the name of Josh Klein who's out there. Free agent. Oh, we let him go. We didn't want to give him more money. Being fucking cheap. Josh Klein was not bad last year, ladies and gentlemen. Was not bad last year. So I don't get why we let him go and put shitty-ass Pat Elflein. I don't know why he's still in the fucking NFL. I don't understand this shit. And then we go, okay, the Drew Samia project. Let's go see how, let's go see if he's finally ready to be an NFL caliber offensive lineman. This is his time. Drew Samia might have been the worst lineman on Sunday in the NFL. I don't understand what is going on with this organization when it comes to offensive line. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. It's driving me up the fucking wall. Put Dalvin Cook on the field. Let him run it. Let him catch it. Get him involved in the running game. We're the only team who has a great running back that decides we're not going to throw him the ball. I don't know. I really don't fucking know. And then Justin Jefferson looks good. He looks good. He doesn't look like a guy like Laquan Treadwell who couldn't run routes. He doesn't look bad. He looks like a guy who belongs in the NFL. So I don't know why we feel like he belongs on the fucking sideline. I'm not going to get on our defensive backs because I expected, with no OTAs, no real offseason, and no preseason, that our defensive backs were going to be bad. We got the best safety duo in the NFL in Harrison Smith and Anthony Harris. So I believe with a little more experience, it's only 2 games to the season. I believe these guys will be way better than what they are right now. Jeff Gladney had a bad day Sunday. I thought he got the rookie treatment on a couple calls. I truly believe that. I believe our secondary got the rookie treatment on a few first downs. Some illegal touching they kept calling. I don't get it. I don't know. They called one on Irv Smith when the linebacker just fell, and I don't know. I don't know. But let's talk about the middle of the defensive line. The defensive tackles are fucking trash. Jaleel Johnson, shitty. Armon Watts, I don't know who the fuck that is because he doesn't do anything. He doesn't pop off my fucking screen. Yannick Ngakoue showed up in the big way Sunday. He looked like Yannick Ngakoue. So I expected him to play better. Whenever Daniil Hunter comes back, I believe our pass rush is going to be lethal. But I don't give a shit how lethal our pass rush is if we can't stop the run. We got fucking Derrick Henry coming in this Sunday. I don't know how this is going to go. I think this might look ugly. I'm just putting that out there. And Ofedi Adenabo, I thought that he was going to look a lot better than what he actually is. He looks like a guy who needs to be a backup, who needs certain pass rush scenarios. He's not a guy who's going to play a lot of snaps, I believe. I don't know. It felt like to me Yannick Ngakoue was the only one getting pressure on the quarterback on Sunday. And for the most part, that's what it was. Linebackers, that was the only position we had depth at. And Anthony Barr is out on the IR. I don't really have I didn't really have confidence in Anthony Barr in the first place. I think they need to let him blitz the quarterback more because him in the coverage is not that good. He's not good in coverage at all. But I am not for anybody getting injured, so I hope that he makes a speedy recovery. I'm not sure whether or not this might be his last game as a Viking, unless he restructures. I don't think he's worth anything like the money we gave him. I think Eric Wilson is a really good linebacker. Troy Dye. We just signed Denver Broncos former linebacker. His name slips my mind. That just happened today. We also signed a defensive tackle yesterday, but I don't even know who that guy is. Snacks Harrison is out there, by the way, people. So Eric Hendricks is still there. He had a bad Sunday. It was a lot on his plate when Anthony Barr went out. So look, Anthony Barr is one of the best linebackers in football. I'm going to let that slide. But this is all Mike Zimmer. 0-2. We look like the worst fucking team in football. This is all on Mike Zimmer. Mike Zimmer, your team takes on the personality of the coach. And when your coach is looking like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, then guess what the player's going to be looking like? I don't know what the fuck's going on either. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the Minnesota Vikings, but I'm fucking sick of it. I am not watching the horrible 0-16 taking fucking season, 1-15, 1-14. I'm not fucking watching it. I was wasting my time on this show already. Fuck it. I'm out. I'll see you guys next time.